Happy day one of the hormone balancing habit stacking 5-day challenge. My name is Tamara Hamilton and I am 49 years old, was put into menopause surgically in 2009, and I am part of a group of entrepreneurs who put together this 5-day hormone balancing habit stacking challenge that requires no external products, no supplements. It's all lifestyle and habit forming. So today, the first day, what we did was woke up and had warm water. You can see it in my stories over on my other account, with 2 full squeezed lemons in there. And you can see my reaction to that in my stories. You know, a lot of us were talking about going live and doing that. The challenge with that is, I can't do that because, you know, the drinking the water is something you're supposed to do immediately upon waking when you first get up. And yeah, no, that's a no for me. Like, that's my sacred time. So, you know, that had to come in my stories because I just can't, I couldn't do that live. Like, I'm not on enough that early in the morning, first thing, to go live like that. So I made an executive call and did that in my stories and said I'd come live later, which I am, and do a recap. So my reaction to that is in my story. I mean, it's not like I haven't done that before, but it's been a while. So yeah, the reaction is pure and honest. And speaking of pure, let's go ahead and take my pure collagen while we do this. I've done everything else in my nighttime and daytime routine today except for this. And I love having this before bed. One thing I did find with taking OVA is it's better for me to take it in the evening. That's where I really get the sleep benefit from it. Like this morning, I slept very, very well last night, and for consecutive hours, a good at least 6 hours consecutive without interruption, minus one tinkle break, because that happens. So, cheers, my little shot. And we swish it because not only does it support healthy eyes, hair, skin, nails, and did I say hair? But also your gums, so because of the reconnective tissue. Now, so the other update for today is I had 3 of these. The goal was to drink 3 because on the tracker is for day 1, drink 8 ounces room temperature water with 2 whole lemons squeezed into it right when you wake up. And then all day, drink 8 16-ounce bottles of water. And I'm actually keeping track in my stories. So I've already crossed off 3 of these because one big bottle is the equivalent of 3. That would have left me with 5. And so I'm almost on my second one. So I was short a bottle or about 3 bottles. The night isn't over yet. So we'll see how much we can dip into this. This has been my biggest challenge. Because the medication that I'm on, that's a diuretic. And so we might be supplementing. We may be doing some hydration multiplier liquid IV, or the hydrate from another company in order to optimize our water intake and get the electrolytes. So this is perfectly balanced pH water. I can't remember if it has electrolytes in there or not. I tend to like my water with electrolytes, and that. So I might even, I have a grocery store run plan tomorrow, so I might even just grab some more coconut water because that's full of the minerals and the electrolytes, so I don't have to drink as much water or feel bad about drinking as much water because I'm maximizing the water that I am intaking. So that is day 1. It is not too late. You can still join us for the challenge, and I encourage you to join us for the challenge. There are going to be giveaways, and you know, the more you participate, the more chance you have for winning some of these amazing giveaways. I have to look them up. I'm sorry, I should have been prepared with that. But I believe there is some cash involved in the giveaways. So no purchase required. No, you don't need to be using any product. I told you what day one is like, and I have Espin. I know what's on the other 4 days, and it does not require any product. So if you're at all interested in this, because here's what this challenge is going to do. It's going to balance your hormones, stabilize your blood sugar, and optimize your digestion in just 5 days. 5 días. 5 días, okay? And if you don't believe us, check out my stories for my reaction to the first thing we did this morning. Okay. So how am I feeling at the end of day one? Now, keep in mind, I am taking supplements, but they're not required, okay? So I have a whole routine, and I haven't changed my routine. I'm on probably day 4 or 5, maybe 6 of OVA, and today was a very productive day. The afternoon especially was incredibly productive. So how I'm feeling, I feel full, but I also may have had a little too many carbs because I don't know, I feel like my stomach feels tight. But I will say, with adding the prebiotic, I will say with that my stomach is falling. I don't want the apron to sag though. So that's why I'm very diligent about my trim and the liquid biocell to help tighten that skin. I don't know how much of the sagging and dropping and drooping it's going to actually be able to prevent, for as much weight as I still have yet to lose, and fat. But, definitely going to be using shapewear in that to help shape this because it's kind of going this way. But the one thing I will say, because when I did that food prep video, if you haven't seen it, you can see it on YouTube, you can see it on Facebook. I think I originally recorded it on TikTok, so I don't think it's on Instagram yet. You can, and I can really see myself from the back. That's where I'm really impressed. And that's why, because I haven't really been taking like 360 pictures, like a picture from the front, from the side, from the side, from the back. I haven't done that. And I probably need to get a full-size mirror so that I can start doing that. And because if I was just going by the front alone, and I know by the measurements that I'm losing that. And he was very clear, my trainer Kai, to point out that a lot of that was like back, and love handles. And I can really see it in that video with the all black silhouette, where my back is facing the camera a lot more than it probably should. So that I really like, and it gives me still hope and inspiration that that's just where it was easiest to come off. We all know that this is some of the most difficult fat, and I do think it is coming down. I can definitely see a lot more of a difference and feel a lot more of a difference. I haven't measured, and I haven't even gotten on the scale in a few days, maybe even a week. So it'll be interesting to see, but I still need to do some more cleanup of my diet. I'm not, the cleanest, not the best, but better than I have been and come a long way. So, it's not about restriction. It's not about cutting anything all the way off. It's about things in moderation. So, that is my update for the day. Again, if you have not, please feel free to contact me, DM me, comment, and we'll get you in that challenge. You can start tomorrow as if it's day 1 and just keep rolling through until you hit day 5. It is not too late, okay? It ain't too late, even after it's over. So even if you're watching this replay after the 5-day challenge has quote unquote ended, you can still roll through it, and I will get you the free tracker that comes with it that I just showed you. So that is everything that I have. I'm going to go now, and I will see you in the challenge. Bye.